Goong Namji Pond is the oldest palace pond in Korea currently known. Not only is its construction record clearly known, but it is also an important relic that provides a glimpse into Baekje's landscaping technology and the level of Taoist culture. In particular, it is said that the landscaping techniques of Gungnamji Pond became known in Japan and became the origin of Japanese landscaping, as confirmed in open hollow corner bracket Nihon Shoki close hollow corner bracket. Although the size and exact structure of Goong Namji Pond have not been revealed, it is expected that, depending on the results of future excavations, it will become a standard site for research on landscape history in East Asia. Buyo is a historic city where the Songgukri culture, which represents the Bronze Age, blossomed about 2,500 years ago. Afterwards, King Seong, the 26th king of Baekje, had a grand intention for national revitalization and moved the capital to Sabi, Buyo, which was rich and had a lot of flexibility in national policy. It is a place of historical and cultural history that blossomed into an ancient culture that was frugal but not shabby, flashy but not extravagant, through 123 years of national power growth and active diplomatic activities. It was called Sabi, aka Sobori, as the last capital of Baekje. And the capital was moved here from Mungjin, current Gongju, in 538, the 16th year of King Seong's reign. Afterwards, in 660, the 20th year of King Uija's reign, the Baekje kingdom was destroyed by the Silla-Tang allied forces, and it was subordinated to Silla, and was renamed Buyo-gun during the reign of King Jongduk, 742 to 765. Buyo was the capital of Baekje, one of the ancient states of Korea. I will introduce political system of Buyo in Korea to you. Buyo was a country with advanced organizations and systems, including palaces, castles, warehouses, and prisons. Politics is an aristocratic politics, and the ruling class includes the monarch, the king, and the families named after the livestock under them, such as the Maga, horse family, the Yu family, the Jo family, and the Gu family, and the Desa. There were official positions for nobles, such as messenger. Regarding the names of government positions, there is criticism in open double-angle bracket Manchurianugo close double-angle bracket that the names of livestock were included in the names of government position S due to ignorance among the Chinese. In addition, the region was divided into 4 major districts, or regions called Sachuldo, also known as Sagado, and emperors such as Mark and Uga each took charge of a part of each region. The larger areas of Sechul Island had thousands of households, and the smaller ones had hundreds of households. The ruled class, the people, were called lower-class people, and they were treated as slaves because they had to carry out various labor and supply supplies to the ruling class. They did not participate directly during the war, but were responsible for supplying food and transporting materials. At that time, the nobles were the center and gathered the common people with weapons that were equipped in each house to participate in the war. Homen were wealthy people among the lower class who had some degree of power of their own, and were a class similar to yeomen in England. Judging from this, Buyo appears to have been a feudal society. Buyo was the capital of Baekje, one of the ancient states of Korea. I will introduce social system of Buyo in Korea to you. At the time of marriage, there was a custom of sending cows and horses from the groom's house to the bride's house as wedding money. Additionally, adultery was strictly prohibited, and if a man and a woman committed adultery or if his wife was jealous, she was killed. In particular, it was considered bad to see her wife jealous, so she was killed and her body was thrown on a mountain to rot. If a dead woman wanted to take her daughter's body from her parents' house, she had to send a cow and a horse to the man's house, which was equivalent to returning the wedding money. Also, like in Go Gu Rio, there was a custom called Jongsamashvisu, where the younger brother takes his sister's wife as his wife when the older brother dies. Since most of Go Gu Rio's social laws are similar to Buyo, it is presumed that Go Gu Rio's social laws were also taken from Buyo. It is said that after the harvest was over, an ancestral rite ceremony called Yung Go was held where ancestral rites were offered to the heavens and drinking, singing and dancing were enjoyed. Therefore, it is often mentioned along with Go Gu Rio's ally and Dong Yi's Mu Qian. However, Yung Go remained a hunting festival for nomadic peoples, and unlike Yung Yung or Mu Qian, it was held in December, not October. A slave system existed. Most of the posts were filled with slaves. The buried slaves were not only prisoners of war, but also penal slaves and debt slaves. Therefore, it is presumed that if compensation was not possible, they were made into slaves. According to the laws of Buyo, murderers were killed and their families became slaves. And if someone stole something from someone else, they had to pay 12 times the compensation. This 12-fold compensation was the same for Go Gu Rio.